Hi, I'm Oscar Coach Salinas, Board Secretary for La Joya ISD. Today I'm here at Transportation Department with Mr. Raul Gonzalez, Director. Today we will be finding out what are the security measures and guidelines that we're following throughout this pandemic. With me today, our Director for Transportation, Raul Gonzalez.
Good morning, my name is Raul Gonzalez, Transportation Director. During this pandemic, we have taken some safety measures to ensure student safety. Every morning, we check the driver's temperature to make sure that they're okay before they perform their duties, which is transporting our students. Nos aseguramos de que el chofer esté bien en cuestiones de temperatura, se checa la temperatura 2 veces y nos aseguramos de que estén bien antes de empezar su día.
And I guess, Mr. Gonzalez, one of the questions that we have is, what does a bus driver do when one of the students approaches the bus? ¿Qué es lo que toma a cabo en ese momento?
Primero que nada, al acercarse un estudiante al bus, lo primerito que se hace, se checa la temperatura del estudiante por un asistente que trae cada vocero, apunta la temperatura de cada estudiante y si el estudiante presenta estar bien en cuestiones de temperatura, se le permite subir al bus y se transporta hacia la escuela indicada.
What happens when the students arrive at school as they onboard the bus? The same way, what happens when they get off at home? Both at school and at home. What happens then?
Okay, there's an administrator checking temperatures to make sure that the student is okay. The students are allowed to get off the bus and immediately the bus driver and the bus aide will disinfect every seat in the bus, even if they were not used. When they get home, after they finish their elementary route, the bus is disinfected again before it is used for the middle school route or high school route. So we make sure that both adults in the bus are responsible for ensuring that the bus is disinfected thoroughly after each route.
What are some of the guidelines that our transportation department is doing as per the requirements of our CDC?
As per CDC guidelines, we are skipping seats. So every seat that can be used is assigned with a label as this seat can be used and this one cannot. We always try to keep the windows cracked so that there will be a better airflow. We try not to carry more than 15 students at a time. We only sit students together if they're siblings. That's the responsibility of the bus aide assigned to that bus to ensure that CDC guidelines are maintained, that spatial distancing is occurring. A lot of attention is being paid to that, to make sure that our students come to school safely and return to home safely.
There are extra additional duties that are being taken on by our transportation department through this COVID-19, this pandemic. We know that you're leaving such things as food, instructional packets. What else are we doing for transportation?
Some of the things that our bus drivers have been doing is distribution of food on a daily basis. Every morning I have 9 drivers that come in at Station 1 and Station 2, and they're in charge of distributing food to the community, to the students that are working from home, that are doing instruction through remote learning. We also have 5 drivers who are dropping off packets, educational packets, and picking up educational packets on a daily basis for students who have a hard time with Wi-Fi connectivity. We also have 100 drivers that rotate on a daily basis to deliver Wi-Fi. We have 50 buses that have been designated to do that, and we're out there on the road from 7:30 to 4:30 every day. We have 100 drivers assisting with that, 50 in the morning, 50 in the afternoon. They do a swap at noon, and before they even go out there, the bus driver that gets off the bus, they disinfect the bus. The new driver that gets on the bus disinfects the bus and then goes out there. We also had our drivers and our assistant aides who delivered over 2,000 desks to our students out there in the community to make sure that they have a space where they can sit down and learn comfortably. Our drivers have done a little bit of everything to ensure that our students and our district keeps moving forward.
I would like to take the time to thank all of our employees and any staff members that have to do with our transportation department for all those extras that they're doing. This is 2020 has been a crazy year, this pandemic being one of them, the biggest of them all. I would like to take the time to thank you, Mr. Gonzalez, and of course all of administration and all our clerks and all our staff that have not been mentioned here, but there's a lot of behind the scenes that are being taken place, such as ordering the disinfectant, making sure that everything's in line, the paperwork and everything, and making sure that those crews that are out there, those that are disinfecting, those that are carrying instructional packages, and any other form of help that they're doing, I'd like to take the time and thank them for that. And of course, yourself as well, Mr. Gonzalez.
Estamos bien agradecidos con nuestros choferes por todo lo que hacen a día con día. Han sido bien pacientes con nosotros, han hecho cosas que nunca imaginábamos que íbamos a hacer y de todo corazón les damos las gracias. Le pedimos a toda la comunidad que sean pacientes con nosotros y que si cualquier cosita que necesiten, que nos llamen. Estamos aquí para servir las necesidades de nuestra comunidad. Lo único que les pido es que nos sigamos cuidando y a día con día sobrevivir esto y para adelante. La Joya siempre va a estar aquí para ustedes.
Y como lo dijo Mr. González, a todos nuestros padres de familia, gracias por tener paciencia. Es algo que vamos aprendiendo, es algo que vamos dominando y como una familia, como la Joya ISD, nuestra familia, que incluyen a nuestros padres de familia, a toda la comunidad, a los estudiantes y bueno, también a todos nuestros elementos, tal como Mr. González y el Departamento de Transportación. Mil gracias a todos ustedes que nos dan la oportunidad, Departamento de Transportación y todos. Yo soy el servidor Oscar Salinas.